What's up, everybody? Welcome into this edition of From the 50, live from the St. Louis, Missouri studios. TJ Weber, Nick Yale, Big Web, Nick Talley behind the ones and twos. Zach Zook is late. We have officially set a precedent this year, 2021. We said if you're late, we're starting without you. We're going without you, and you're getting automatic punishment, Nick said.
Yeah, automatic punishment for Zook for being late to the program.
I think that's fair. Now I think we give him 1 week.
Yeah, maybe he gets a
he doesn't know, you know, maybe the changes. We've all been late the last few weeks. None of that anymore. 2021, we're on time, 10 a.m.
Yeah, we didn't get the email. Or suppose, how about just smashing his knuckles or something?
We could do that. Back in the day, the teachers used to take the rulers and just smash the
tell
knuckles.
me about it.
Yeah, just on the table, hammer, bam.
Just get it over quick. That's it.
That's it. That's all you got to do. Yeah. So, Zook will be on soon, but we're setting precedent this year. We've all been late this year. We've all kind of sat there around, schmoozed around, peacocking around a little bit. None of that anymore. If you want to be a good show, you got to be on time. That's what we are. We're on time.
I like to show up early myself and get prepared.
A whole 30 seconds. Walks in with his agent. He's
in studio.
Hey!
He's in studio. That kind of changes things.
He still gets roasted.
He's still going to get the knuckle smash right here live.
Well, now
we have to set up a mic for him.
Well, Zook, now we need another chair, sir, and
go get yourself a kitchen chair. We're not surprised. We're not happy to have you here because you're late. So fuck you. So go grab your
live studio alignment.
He's gonna defend himself live on the air here.
It's 10:02.
It's 10:01.
We started at 10 o'clock, sir.
I like that.
This is the first time we started before 10:15 in a month and a half.
You know what?
And I drove my happy ass up here just to surprise you fuckers and be in.
Well,
so I'm getting a chair. I'm going to be back.
I'm
going to get all
I'm defending Zook on this one. We didn't get the official email. It says you got to get stuff on this time.
Well, we had a meeting without you guys, and we kind of decided that this is what we're going to do from now on.
I flew back from Chicago down here just for another show. Stayed a whole extra day before going back, just so I could
make sure you could be here
on week 17 and defend myself and my picks.
That's right. I did right here.
Email Zook. This is me. This is me right here.
Well, you tried to ruin that sign once already.
I did. Whoa, it looks a lot better now, though.
It does look better.
It looks not bent.
Well, because it's up against the wall. I had to straighten it out a little bit. Yeah. So no, we're having a good time. Zook.
Welcome back.
Well, I don't know what to do about his mic here because we got Tally, who has the fourth mic, so we don't have another microphone is the issue.
Do you want me to hand it over to him?
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. This is kind of unprecedented.
It's all good.
No, it's all good.
Tally, zoom out the camera. Zoom out the camera for get Zook in here.
Zoom out the camera.
We at least can get
the guy who got in late here.
His beautiful face on cam.
There we go. Look at this.
Everything else.
Yeah, he just
the surprise.
I just trained.
No, you're doing all
well.
I was trying to do that for when I.
So I guess we're gonna have to do this. Tally will have to either give his mic to Zook, but it's locked in over there, and then Dad's gonna have to hand Tally the mic or something.
I can hand Tally,
but we can't. It's already into the tape. All right, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna figure it out. It's all good. We're
just
all
yell,
good.
Zook. Just yell. I'll yell.
We're all good. We got 19 viewers. We got to get the show rolling. Week 17, boys. We're here. We're set up. We're ready to go. Week 17. It's been a great year. No, it hasn't. It's been all over the place. 2020 has finally gone away. See you later. Bye-bye. Just want to let you know, Dom, his picks in 2021, 4-0 in college football. People talked him out of doing Notre Dame in the under. He took Alabama in the over.
That was my fault.
Right now he's 4-0. So he's going into Week 17 Sunday, 4-0, about to kick some ass.
I tell you what
a difference a day makes.
Hell yeah.
I tell you what. I finished 2020 in a shitty way. Go 1-6 last week.
That's
1-6.
Yeah.
I'm like 4-30 in my last 5 weeks picking NFL games, which I said was going to happen. But in those stupid college football playoffs, I was like Alabama and the under, or no, the over.
And the over.
Opposite hits. Okay, let's rebound. Clemson and the under.
Loved Ohio State. Smacked.
Nope. That one was wrong too.
It loved. Oh, it was so
that
good.
one was wrong. So I need a rebound this week, and we got a fucking shit week 17. Everyone's out because of COVID. Everyone's resting their starters. All this bullshit, and so I'm gonna have a tough time today. I tell you what.
He's announcing he's going to have a tough time before he starts.
That's right.
That's the jinx, though. Hopefully it's like a reverse curse.
Oh, reverse curse. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's kind of nice to know that like I'm on a roll right now. Nick's not. It's kind of the perfect scenario for me, honestly. So I couldn't be happier. I'm only 7 games back of Nick. After all this year has been, we still have playoffs to pick.
Comes
I'm
down to it, man.
7 games back.
Within striking distance.
Within striking
We got to get our
distance.
shit together.
So week 17, a couple storylines. Adam Gase out with the New York Jets officially. They've said that he's going to be gone. They've announced it. I believe he's still coaching today, right?
He is.
He's coaching today,
Got to be awkward.
but it's very awkward. But he will be out come Monday on call it Black Monday. So he'll be gone. What other coaches do you guys think will be gone on Monday?
San Diego Chargers, Lynn.
You think Lynn?
Anthony Lynn out. Sayonara. Romeo Cornell probably not going to be there.
No, I mean,
he's
does
just
that really count if you're an interim coach, though? I mean, he'll
I
still
don't
be
know.
there, but it's
Yeah.
not going to be like a starting thing.
I think Raheem Morris will actually get the job in Atlanta.
Yeah,
I think they'll stick with him.
What about Detroit guy?
he's already gone.
He's already gone.
See, I
Officially
told you.
gone. Doug Marone out. Well, I
Likely.
think they've already said they're going to be moving on from him.
They did not officially.
They didn't officially
so
say
it
it.
could happen.
Doug Marone is official, or not Doug Marone. Doug Peterson is officially back with the
Ye-
Eagles next
yeah,
year.
they
Peterson
said
is,
they would
okay.
stick
Oh
with
yeah,
him.
that is right. They said they were going to talk about the year and see how that would go.
I think that's probably
about what they want to do in the future, but they said that he is moving forward. So
Kellen Moore is also officially back with the Cowboys on a 3-year deal. He is no longer going to be the Boise State head coach.
gotcha. Okay.
is
Interesting.
Carolina head coach staying.
Oh yeah.
Who
Matt
is
Rule?
who's
Yeah,
their head
they
coach?
love
oh,
Matt Rule.
Matt Rule. Yeah, that's right.
I figured he's hanging around for a while. Chris
He
McCaffrey
just-
go down
he
this
just got
year. You had
there.
a
He
new
just got
quarterback in
there.
Bridgewater. Like, what are you going to do? I mean, there's not really anything you can do in that situation. They did it pretty good.
Bill
I mean,
Belichick out in New England.
yeah, right.
Only if he retires.
Andy
Yeah.
Reid said that key head coaching prospect on the Chiefs staff is going to get some time today to kind of run things.
Be enemy.
Bieniemy, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Eric
think about if they miss? Well, that's you guys. If they miss the playoffs, they Matt Nagy in Chicago.
So that's my hot take later on. I'll break it down more, but I think that the Bears are not only playing and coaching for the playoffs today and this year, but I think they're coaching and playing for their future.
I think if they lose today, Nagy's out and Trubisky's out.
I think one or the other.
Well, Trubisky and a receiver, one of their receivers,
Al
both
Robinson.
both playing for contracts today. They're both last game of their contract.
Robinson, I think's fine. I think he's.
Well, he might move on though.
But
Like, he might move on.
yeah.
But Nagy,
He's like one of the best receivers in the league.
Nagy is they already announced because of that run, this last 4-game run, he's solid. They
Yeah.
say he's staying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did.
Nice.
Yeah, it's that's the thing is I don't know what's going to happen with the Bears. I do think this is all about what they can do today. This is for their future. Like because everybody's like, oh, it's the Packers. If they lose, whatever, we expect it. But I think Nagy's out if they lose. I think Trubisky, you're right. I think Mitch might be gone if they lose. So that tells me they're going to pull out all the stops, and it's at Soldier Field, right?
Yep.
It's in Chicago.
Yes.
So that tells you right there they should be playing like lights out today. You'd think. If they don't, then you know what the true Mitch Trubisky and Matt Nagy are. But if they're going to be anything competitive, you could see them beating Green Bay.
Zook,
Zook,
your
you
thoughts?
got to have a take on this.
lean over into the mic.
Yeah. On the whole, I think Nagy's safe though. That's the thing. I thought that they reported
Because
that
of the
he was-
run that they've had.
I just saw that they reported that they thought he was going to be probably safe. But yeah, huge game for them today. Not so much for the Packers, but I don't know if they lost their left tackle for the year. That sucks big time. So you got Mack and Akeem Hicks coming at them, and it's their Super Bowl today. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. One of the bigger ones today.
So some interesting things about Chicago is they have the highest scoring first half offense the last month. And over that span, Chicago switched back to Mitch. They have a new play caller in Bill Lazor, and they face the #1 easiest schedule of defenses. So today's a huge test versus Green Bay.
He goes from Mitch the bitch to Maserati Mitch.
Yep. You're going to find out real quick what he's all about. And then
Dude,
you're going to find out. So I talked to my buddy who's a Bears fan, and he thinks that Mitch is going to get a contract no matter what.
What?
Yeah.
From the Bears?
No.
Back with
No. From somebody else.
Oh,
somebody
yeah,
will-
yeah.
yeah, somebody will pay him.
Well, again, I mean, his accuracy is fucking dog shit, but the last few weeks he's kind of shown a glimpse. So, again, it could be a situation kind of like Carson Wentz in Philly where it's maybe a change of scenery could be could do wonders.
Well, because he was talking about if Derek Carr gets a contract, how far off is Mitch Trubisky from Derek Carr? Maybe a little bit less.
Jameis Winston got a backup contract last offseason, so Mitch Trubisky can get one.
And honestly,
he's gonna get back up.
You see good things in him, but then he's just awful. It's either
what we've
pretty good or awful.
Yeah. First half of the season, Mitch was brutal. I mean, he literally would throw balls to nobody, not even to the defense. No one is even in the area of the ball that he's throwing. And granted, a lot of them are tipped and shit like that, but his accuracy, him and Baker Mayfield, I question their accuracy, because sometimes you'll see them drop a dime, and then the other 75% of the game they will throw or overthrow or underthrow left and right.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing. So we'll see what the Bears do. We'll talk about that one later on. We do have a ton of picks. Let's see. Kay says, Zach, I hope I didn't hurt Lulu's feelings last week, but I finally picked better than her. First time this season.
Nice.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, that's Kay Roberts, our great sponsor.
I believe she was the #1 picker last week.
Yeah, she texted me because she has a little beef with Lulu Zook. She's had a little issue going on that a dog has been beating her. No offense, like Lulu's an insider,
sitting right there at number 2. I mean, only 1 point back is Sherp for the lead.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so all of a sudden now Kay is in the running. So we let's take a look at the standings real quick. We have Sherping, who's in first place with 127, Lulu at 126, Joe Tolley at 124. Again, this pick'em that we have goes through the playoffs. So you got plenty of time. Amanda and Laura both tied, and Nick.
And
right?
Hessler.
And Hessler, all at 122 and 4th. So that's only 5 games
Fall
back.
from grace is getting only 6s 3 straight weeks. That's just disgusting.
Zook is in 8th with 121. And look at me, 119. I mean, it started out rough, boys. It started out rough, and then here I come. So it's gonna be a fun little ending to the regular season. And then, this is where we make the big picks, though, during the first week of the playoffs, because you slowly start getting less and less games to catch up.
I'm just gonna start picking the exact same games as you. So either I take you down with me, and you can't get any of a lead.
Well, that's fun. That's really fun. That makes it really interesting for the audience. Let's do that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
take you down with me.
Good thing is you pick before me, so it doesn't matter. Like, I could pick whatever's on the spreadsheet. I'll just change.
Yeah, I don't know if that's fair or not. I think
it is fair.
I think we should do a reverse. I think you should have to start picking first.
No, I don't think so. I think we're good.
Yeah,
Well, if you're going to start playing those games, I might have to have everyone send me their picks separately, and
Yeah,
I'll lock them in.
Yeah,
an envelope.
Yes, exactly. That's what you should do. That's what you should, because I definitely sometimes will do that. We'll change my pick live on the show depending on what Zook and Big Web pick.
So, me and Big Web are only 3 games back apart now.
It's exciting.
It's very exciting. I couldn't be more excited about it, honestly. So, are you guys afraid that it's probably going to be Dad, that you might get last place?
What are you talking about? Let me tell you something. I'm not looking over my shoulder. I'm looking ahead. I'm coming after these 2 clowns. I still got a shot at this thing.
I still have a shot at this thing.
You might want to look over your shoulder at that sign.
I still have a shot
Yeah.
at this thing.
So that might be like a little foreshadowing going on.
Mark-
at Budweiser.
Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa.
I thought you were pointing the beer sign right there. There's 3 beer signs behind you.
Yeah. It's been a busy week.
So, again, the reason we put the I suck at picking football games, it's a tough location for Big Web and Nick. Mainly Big Web. It's right over his head. But it's mainly because the loser each year is going to sign that and put the year. So we'll do like 2020, 2021.
Get your pen ready.
Big Web will be the first one to sign.
I'll pick out a Sharpie for you, TJ.
Yeah.
This will be a real interesting midweek show, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in, watch the signing.
No, it's going to get good. Like, if I get within 1 game or I take the lead or something going into playoffs.
Well, is this regular season or is this the whole entire one?
That is the.
I thought we said it was just regular season.
No. All year says a man in last place.
Come on, Nick. You know how it works. I just said 4 times that we go through the playoffs.
You knew the answer to
can't
that
do
before you asked it.
No,
He's in last place.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it should be regular season playoffs.
From day one, I have said that.
New slate on the playoffs.
After the Super Bowl, he's going to say Easter Sunday is when we sign.
Yeah, Easter Sunday. Well, it's a combination of the 2 seasons of 2020 and 2021.
I don't know. I'm expecting Big Web's name to be on there by the end of the season.
I'm expecting not.
I'm just being honest with you. It's
I'm
not
being
like
extremely honest.
It's not
with
like a slam. I just think it's going to happen. Like
Oh my God!
I can't lose right now. It's just the way it is.
That's saying the L word right there.
I can't lose. Yeah, that's.
I can't lose.
Don't jinx yourself. Be careful.
All right. So as far as Week 17 playoff scenarios go, so we can look at all these different situations. If you listen to the midweek show, we broke it all the way down about who needs what. Let's start with the AFC. So you have Tennessee, who if they win or a Baltimore loss or Indianapolis loss or a Miami loss, they're in. So there's a lot of opportunities there for the Titans to make it. Do you guys see all of that happening where Tennessee's out? I don't think so, really. What do you think, Zook?
No, Tennessee will be in. Colts will be in too, like we talked about on the midweek show. I think the biggest team that's got to worry about getting in today is the Dolphins. I think they got the toughest game against the Bills. Bills are rolling
in Buffalo too.
Yeah, in Buffalo. So I think they have probably the toughest chance to get in because the Colts. Who do they have today? Jags.
Jags.
Yeah. So I mean, I think the Colts are going to sneak in.
Yeah, and you take the spread out on that decision.
Right.
So
That's you just it's a money line. You should win the ball game. But even that Buffalo game, snow in Buffalo today, I believe.
Yes.
And so a lot of snow and those snow.
But we don't know if Josh Allen's playing.
It doesn't matter. I think those snow games, you're not really throwing the ball a ton. I was surprised how much they threw the ball. Was it last week in Lambeau with Rodgers and Devontae? But I thought that was going to be a big-time run game for Derrick Henry especially. But today you look at Buffalo and Miami, and that one to me just favors the home team in that situation because Josh Allen or no Josh Allen, I think it's going to be pretty much running game and a lot of clock. And again, if you take the spread out of it, I think it's only 3 is what it's at right now.
I believe so.
Did it move off of 3.5?
It was. Let me see.
I don't know if it moved off 3.5 or not, but
anyway.
Regardless. Take the spread out of that situation.
Oh.
Buffalo is
It's at 1.
Yeah.
So
Miami's -1 now, which shocked me that it was at 3 in the first place.
Buffalo's a dog now.
So they must be hearing rumors.
Yeah, they must.
that
he's probably
Allen's
not playing.
Yeah, probably.
That's
crazy.
They wouldn't go
Interesting.
out there and say that they were not starting their guys, but I mean, I think McDermott's just saying, hey, we already got everything we can do. Why get them hurt? It's going to be crappy out. You don't want someone slipping and doing something to their knee. Like let's relax a little bit. Let Miami get in if they have to. So Miami has to win, obviously, and they're in. And then they have a lot of opportunities, too, or if Baltimore, Cleveland, or Indy loses, they're in as well. So they have a lot of opportunities. The one team that needs help with a win is Indy, which is weird because they seem like one of the strongest teams out of this bunch, if not the strongest. The way they played this year, it's like weird that they're in this situation, all these 10-5 teams. But now you have to win today against Jacksonville, which, I mean, we all pretty much think is going to happen. And then one of the following has to happen. Tennessee, Baltimore, Cleveland, or Miami losing, which is a pretty good amount of games to be able to make it. So you have to win, and then one of those 4 teams has to lose. Obviously, we talked about Tennessee's situation. Baltimore's playing, is it the Jets today?
No.
Baltimore
Who are they playing?
plays
Oh, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Playing
Spread's like
Cincinnati.
14.5.
Cleveland's playing Pittsburgh with no Ben Roethlisberger, really no starters going on, and then Miami, obviously. So the Colts are in a situation where they could get screwed because of the Week 17 sit-'em type thing. That could come into play.
They're screaming that Allen's
Oh,
not
my
starting
God.
right there.
Yeah.
Because they could get Miami a loss and get in.
Can you imagine them not getting in? Like, Colts have just been that team that you're like, top defense in the league or second best
Colts are a
defense in
team
the
that
league.
can
and,
make a run.
They've
too.
been the one you could count on all year.
and then all of a
Really.
sudden, like, they're not in. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that works. But that's going to be interesting in the AFC.
Some interesting news that just came across is that Carson Wentz is inactive today, healthy scratch.
Wowie,
I figured that.
They would scratch him? He's not even a backup. He's completely inactive
There's
today.
got to be something for that.
The backup then?
It's got to be, is it Sudfeld still? Is he still there?
Sudfeld?
Nick Sudfeld?
I think it's Nate Sudfeld.
Nate Sudfeld.
Nate. It's Nate.
Close
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Nate
Close.
Sudfeld.
Yeah, I mean, commitment to Jalen Hurts, right there.
I don't know if that's what that means.
Early signals, commitment to Jalen Hurts.
To me, I would think the opposite.
Hurts is your
Let's not
QB.
get him hurt so we can trade him in the offseason.
Healthy stretch, though. That is interesting.
Yeah. Why not keep him as your active backup in case
Nah,
something
man, they
happens
gave
to Jalen
Carson the
Hurts?
weekend off. Said, man, go out golf and go to the beach, man. You're done for the season.
You only got a year for that.
Enjoy yourself. We're committed to you. We're going to trade Jalen in the offseason. Go get
Oh,
your
can you imagine?
What a reach.
send Carson to Miami to go down to just to chill for the new year.
No. They handed him a Detroit Lions playbook and said, start studying, buddy. Here you go.
That'd be so cool. I'd be locked in.
I would
love
love
Matt
it.
Stafford.
I
But
would
now
love
Stafford can go win. We can rebuild with Carson. I love it. That'd be
I think
so
that's
great.
our take
Stafford
right
gonna
here
play
on the
today?
show.
Yeah.
We got it first right there.
I love it. I think Carson Wentz to the Detroit Lions. We talked
Stafford-
about that.
Ladies
on
and
the
gentlemen,
show.
Carson Wentz to the Detroit Lions.
Stafford
You heard it here
is
first.
Stafford in
Yeah.
or out? I know he's got like fucking rib,
He's
ankle,
questionable.
shoulder, head, finger,
What is questionable?
knee. His entire body is destroyed.
Let's take a look.
Like they might roll him out there in a wheelchair to start the game and just like prop him up,
And he'll still throw 2 touchdown passes.
throw 2
Like,
touchdowns, and then yank him.
he's
like,
listed as
he-
questionable, but expected to play, according to Schefter.
Every single injury on his body is questionable.
That was last night at 8:30 p.m. from Schefter. Said he's expected to play.
He's gonna have ice packs taped to the knees and the elbows.
Yeah.
He's
No
gonna-
Dalvin Cook either for Minnesota today. His father passed away, so he's not playing today. So prayers out to his family. That's tough. So let's go to the NFC playoff scenario. So for the wild card spots, the Rams can clinch with a win or a Bears loss. Bears play the Packers. The Rams actually are playing without Jared Goff, and they're playing against Arizona, who also have a chance to win. If they win this game, they're in a wild card spot.
Real quick on the Eagles
Yep.
thing. Eagles QB Carson Wentz benched in favor of Jalen Hurts last month. Still plans to ask for a trade in the offseason because the relationship with head coach Doug Peterson is fractured beyond repair.
I mean, that's I figured. So that's weird. Maybe they are weird. Like, let's sit him, even though he's not going to.
Maybe he didn't show up.
or maybe he just totally said like fuck off. It's week 17. I'm not playing. See you later.
There are also reports that he can write a $20 million check to the Eagles and it lowers the cap hit to like $13 million or something, and then go sign a deal with somebody else for a signing bonus that makes that money back up. So he is tradable.
Okay, that's going to be fun to watch.
I love that.
The QB carousel from last offseason I thought was crazy enough. This offseason is going to be wild. Between all the rookies, between all the changes with Stafford and Wentz and Garoppolo, if he's going to still be in San Francisco, like it's going to be.
The Jets are also
Cam Newton's going to be done.
Adam Schefter is reporting the Jets are expected to make a big trade, but nobody knows if it'll be the number 2 overall pick or if it'll be Sam Darnold. But they're
Interesting.
expected to trade one
I'm
of
still
them.
saying Sam Darnold to the Colts.
That game, the Jets and New England, all the key players are just going to be on different teams next year.
Oh, it's gonna be
We're talking
crazy.
about that. It's just total chaos.
And also, Bill Belichick has a plan. I'm curious to see what the Patriots do. Like, he's got something up his sleeve. He's not letting
needs
this
something
happen
now.
again. He's not letting it happen again. It's going to be wild. So anyway, Rams clinch with a win or a Bears loss. The Bears clinch with a win or a Cardinals loss. So I thought they had to win. They don't have to win. They can lose, and the Cardinals.
That's
going
going to be scoreboard watching. That whole game is because Green Bay can throttle back
Oh
too.
well, that sucks. I love the Bears
all,
today.
all the,
I thought they
all
had
the
to
games
win.
are at the same time though, because Seattle has to win. If Seattle's losing, Green Bay can take the throttle back. If Arizona's losing, the Bears don't have to win the game.
A lot of scoreboard
watching in that football game
Well,
for
that
sure.
sucks.
Plus the times of the games too. I don't know who plays when.
Bears play at 3
Those
o'clock.
are 3. All 3 of those games I just talked about were all
Cardinals
3
and
o'clock.
Rams are 3 o'clock
3
too.
o'clock, too, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
So then,
I'm on
yeah.
a fucking plane trying to flip between Fox and CBS. I can't get Red Zone on Southwest have Red Zone. Can I do that?
No, we were watching college yesterday.
They have
Wi
Wi-Fi though. $8 Wi-Fi. Hop on there, get Red Zone.
Might be worth it.
Yeah, it might be worth it on the full play ride for that.
If my parlay is in play, I'll use $8.
Wait, they have a free live TV. I think I'm doing a live read. I don't mean to be. but I
Well,
think
they
have
have
like Fox and
This
CBS.
Good
is
peanuts.
this is a great live read. Nah, they got free live free.
They should have Fox and CBS.
Well,
so
they
you
got
can
Fox
watch
and
that.
CBS, right? But I only get 2 games. So what? I'm gonna be like flying over to KC, so I'm gonna be able to pick up like the Green Bay game. But then by the time I get to Denver, I might not have the Green Bay game.
Yeah.
And by the time I'm in Vegas, I'm gonna have some shitty West Coast. Oh, then I could probably get the Rams game.
Better than nothing.
All right, so-
better than nothing.
We'll see. Could you imagine? I'm flying over like Denver, and the CBS channel like switches from one game.
It goes
to
to
the other.
static, and then there's Packers
like,
static,
It's
and
like
then-
going for a touchdown. I'm like fuck, and it switches to like fucking Miami. And you're
Jumps
like,
out in a
I don't want
parachute
this
so you can get
shit.
coverage.
Yeah. It's like doing one of these out the window.
Come
What the
on,
hell?
the antenna.
Oh God.
Wow.
All right, so that's the wild card situation for the home field advantage. Packers clinch with a win or a Seattle loss, as Dad was talking about. Saints, who don't have Alvin Kamara today, don't have Michael Thomas today.
Nope.
Don't have any running backs today.
Latavius Murray's
running
out
backs
too.
are out too.
Win plus a Green Bay loss plus a Seattle win. They need a lot to get first place. They're in, they're set, they're going to win the division, but for first play or home field advantage, a win plus a Green Bay loss plus a Seattle win. So we'll watch that.
What's the Ravens situation?
Ravens just have to win, I believe.
They just have to win.
So
And
real quick for that NFC East, because that's going to be a big one today. Alex Smith is expected to start, as well as Terry McLaurin and Antonio Gibson.
McLaren is, huh?
Yep,
He was
all
questioned.
three are good to go today.
Everyone in for Washington. Look at Big Web. Flip
Against-
that Carolina pick.
Yeah,
Against
how
Philly,
about that?
who's done. Interesting.
Flips that pick to Carolina.
If Dalton will make an extra $1 million today if Dallas wins and advances to the playoffs.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, Andy. Huh?
Hammer Dallas.
What is that spread right
I love
now?
Dallas
It's,
today.
Is there going to be watermelons?
Don't say
today?
fucking Oh, dude, that's a
be
big
watermelons.
question.
Big question.
Is
It
there
is a big question.
is there gonna be watermelons? If
Oh.
Mike McCarthy is smashing watermelons, hammer the fucking shit out of Dallas.
Where did that start, by the way? What was that whole
It was
deal?
about 6 weeks ago he did it one time just for no reason, and it worked.
I mean, that's the kind of shit that happens in sports,
I
man.
love it, though.
Also, Matt
teams get-
Stafford is playing today.
Yeah, I
Telling you,
figured.
they're gonna duct tape them together.
He's
and get
the
them out
Iron
there.
Man, dude. I've seen that guy with a torn out a shoulder that was out of socket. That I mean, it was on his non-throwing shoulder. I believe,
Speaking
but
of banged up quarterbacks, Justin Fields playing at Ohio
6
State
touchdowns against
Wow, he
Clemson,
won.
you love to
with
see
like
it.
a fucking ruptured spleen and a
Yeah.
broken rib.
I want to get Zook's take on this. Zook, do you think that helps his draft stock, or is it kind of like that?
Yeah, no, I think it does. This is really great.
I know, it's getting close.
No, yeah, good to see everybody here. I think that, yeah, definitely, it's got to help him, especially like some of the bombs he threw.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
threw some.
it wasn't like he was throwing
rockets.
screen passes and then they were running it to the house. I mean, he was shredding them. So I think he absolutely helped his draft status. I think he kind of cemented himself as kind of the second pick behind Trevor now, for in a lot of people's eyes. I do think that there's still going to be questions. I think it's recency bias because he had an
Right.
amazing game. So we got to see what he does against Bama because they did have. I mean, they had some stinkers offensively against Northwestern, against Indiana. They haven't looked themselves really like the last month of the season. So when you're getting 10 yards to carry from Trey Sermon, it certainly helps open up some of those passing lanes. But yeah, I mean, exceptional game. I mean, the guy's just ridiculously talented, and I think there's no question about his heart, where his head's at. I mean,
Gotta have a QB.
you
that's gonna
gotta love what the guy's mindset is.
I think with the quarterbacks in the NFL, the thing we've realized is like their physical performance in college doesn't matter as much as their like football IQ, right? Being able to read the defense, know the playbook and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know if you're Jacksonville that's about to maybe hire Urban Meyer as your next head coach, and then you go after, you have a question right there. Do you go for Justin Fields or do you go for Trevor Lawrence?
Well, they were the guys that were calling the game yesterday were saying Fields has something to prove here, and he proved it. I mean, he made it happen, and I'll tell
Now
you.
we'll see how they do it against Bama. If he proves it
Well,
against Bama, he
look
might be
how-
number one pick.
Look how interesting that championship game is now. That thing's down to like an 8-point spread or something like that between Ohio State.
Open at
Yeah.
7, 8 now.
Yeah, and Bama's been solid, but this kid, you don't know. I mean, it's going to be fun to watch for sure.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, we'll watch it on that, and obviously we'll talk more about that in draft stuff when it gets closer to April. That'll be fun. All right, let's go over the standings. It's getting wild here on the show. It's
Look at
getting
this.
wild.
50,
Look at
50,
this.
50.
First of all, I want to crown the kings of the week. So congratulations to me and Mr. Zook for going 4-3 last week.
Here comes a half-hour
This
song,
is
ladies and gentlemen.
absolutely just great job. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on just to enjoy this a little bit. There we go. I was waiting for the music there.
They didn't even play
Some
it.
iPads here. I had to get it set up here. So
Nick, we had 4 crowns in a row. They never even played the song.
I know. Yeah, I never even heard. I've never heard Crown music.
Nothing.
in
They go,
time-
oh, big
at
well.
all
It was
this
only 4 and
because
3. You guys don't need to
You only
celebrate.
play it for the true king.
Yeah,
And this is 4 and 3 also.
yeah.
So
This is 4-3.
So 4-3.
What is the Crown counter at?
give Zook the thing.
I handed it to him. Good to see you.
Do
Put
we
it
have,
on,
do we have
Zook.
a do we have a Crown counter? If Zook's like, I don't want it, man. We still got work to do.
We're tied at 6.
So
I do not have a crown counter, but I believe TJ has 3 in a row.
I have 3 crowns in a
we're
row.
tied at 6. Okay.
3 crowns in a row. All of a sudden, I'm in the mix. Zook goes 4-3, still leading the way, 59, 51, and 2. Nick, you love to see it. 1-6 last week.
Bad.
56,
Fade,
55, and 1. Big Web goes 3-4, 51, 58, and 3, and I'm right there, baby. 4-3.
I don't deserve to be above
48,
500
63,
right now.
and 1. Now I want to make something clear because Holly told me this. I am last in the pick'em, but I'm surging. I am first in locks. I am first in dogs, and I'm first in Thursday night games this year. So I just want to let everybody know. Prime time,
Thursday doesn't
when it
count for
matters,
shit.
when I'm doubling down on shit, they hit, baby.
Yeah.
You also were
Prime time TJ. That's
you were
it.
over 500 this last month.
Damn right I
14,
was.
13,
You are
and 1.
sucking up, Collie. You know, I tell you what, there's going to be another sign next week. First in locks. First, and he's
I
going to
think-
sign it over there.
No, it's not going to happen.
I mean, I said this before because I'm not a double up kind of guy because it's either a boom or bust situation. But I'm all for banning doubling up. I don't like that.
for not.
For doubling up on games. It's a boom or bust
Oh,
situation.
because he-
it's hurt you before, but
That makes it fun, Nick.
It's a risk. It
I
is
lost-
entertaining for the
I lost
audience.
a triple up this year.
I think it's harder to.
I
you
lost
did-
the
you
triple
did
with the
lose it.
Packers. They're up by 14 at halftime. I don't want to talk about it anymore, but now you're bringing it up. 14 points. Valdez Scantling, fumble. Who else fumbled?
Dude,
Two
Valdez-
fumbles in 5 minutes.
Don't bring up the pain, please. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
God, yeah.
I
Kyler
would like
Murray
to-
on the PAT.
I would like to point out, Big Web put himself out there at the beginning of December, said he would win the month. He went 13, 13, and 2. TJ was 14, 13, and 1. So he just got you, Big
What was
Web.
I like? 2 and
You were-
55.
You were 10, 17, and 1.
Yeah,
It's not awful.
not
It's not
terrible.
good, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not as
cold.
bad as I've had.
Cold stretch.
So there we go. Standings are getting interesting. We do pick, once again, all the way through playoffs, all the way through Super Bowl. So we'll see. This is a big week.
More breaking news
going
on
into
the
playoffs.
Schefter side. Inactives today include Tre'Davious White, Jerry Hughes, Cole Beasley, and Mario Addison.
So literally
Beasley's out.
Beasley's
too.
out,
all
too.
of the Bills' defense.
Oh, my
Beasley's
God.
out. Well, he's been hurt. He's hurt. They're going to sit Allen
Allen not
probably.
inactive,
And they're
but
going to
they'll
have
probably
Diggs
trot
will
him
probably
out.
won't play.
They'll probably trot out Allen and Diggs for the first series, and then if they score a touchdown, then sit them.
Talk about the under. I mean, that game with snow and everything, no starters.
don't have to pick that game.
Yeah. Do we have to pick that
Yeah,
game?
no,
No,
do.
we don't.
Oh, thank
I
God.
avoided.
I thought we did.
No.
No, I did not choose that game for you guys to pick just because we didn't know if starters would be playing or not.
Yeah,
I
it's
tried
probably-
to pick games that all had some sort of interest in them.
Yeah,
for
something going on
playoffs or
for
something.
playoffs.
Yeah, that's a good.
Saint Nick helping us out.
That's right. All right, let's go ahead and get to the picks. Before we do that, though, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to our awesome sponsors because we would not be here without them. K. Roberts Remax Gold, 314-409-4113, the best real estate agent in the St. Louis area. Helped me get my beautiful home last November. I guess it was like 2 Novembers ago now that I think about it. I say last November like it's still 2020. It's 2021. Back in November of 2019, got my beautiful home here with the help of K. Roberts Remax Gold. Works around the clock. It's going to get you in the place you want to be. It's going to sell your home that fast. The market's hot right now. It's red hot. So get out there. Call K. Roberts Remax Gold, 314-409-4113. Online, stlhomes4u.com. That's STLHomes, the number 4, YOU.com. Sarah Barron Family Finance Mortgage also helped me get my beautiful home. 314-537-1282. She's always working around the clock. Tell me what the rates are. Tell me what time to refinance, what time to not refinance. She's always helping out. She's the best in the business. FamilyFinanceMortgage.com. Sarah Barron, 314-537-1282. Aces Wild, 208 North Main Street, Columbia, Illinois. Aces Wild is sponsor of our Locks of the Week. We call them the Aces of the Week for Aces Wild. See what I did there, Nick? I put it into locks and changed it. It's kind of neat. So you can get one of these beautiful hoodies at Aces Wild today. Big Web got this for me for Christmas.
Look at that.
You got the nice 4 aces across. You got the little
That's a good
cursive
look.
Wild video gaming parlor. It's a nice little logo. And on the back it says you want to get lucky. So if you want to seduce the ladies, on the back for, not even trying, might get you, a free drink. You might get a, free hookup or something.
You know how
I
you
don't
can
know.
seduce them? By winning Lobster Mania.
You can
Big
win
Web's
Lobster
favorite
Mania.
Oh,
game.
my God. I got to get over there.
machines over there.
And you buy
Lobster
them a
Mania.
drink. Then you buy them an ice cold beer, and you watch the game together.
And you can live bet on your phone.
It's not getting
too.
better than that.
No, that's what women want. They want to sit there, live bet, drink beer, and gamble more. That's what they
exactly
want to
what
do. So
they
you can take your woman over to.
That's a fucking live read there, Schleim. That's a live read.
That's a live read for you. Tell Alex Schlemmer we sent you over there, 208 North Main Street, Columbia, Illinois. That is Aces Wild. All right, let's get into the picks. Yes, I'm working on the music, boys, but let's get into the first game. Alice
Zook
against
will not start without the music.
New York.
He
Well, Zook's
will-
going third, so
Take his microphone
I can't
away.
even hear it today.
Yeah, that's
Zook's
true.
going third.
0-7.
Inbound.
Dallas against the New York Giants. Tally, I believe it's the Giants plus 1.5. Is that correct?
It was a couple hours ago.
Okay. Nick, what do you think?
It was a couple hours ago.
I'm checking.
Nice spread check there.
It is at 1.5. Yes.
It is at 1.5 there on the FanDuel. We're a FanDuel show now over DraftKings. Thanks, Book It Sports. I like Dallas here. Think Andy Dalton's playing for extra milli. So they go out there and get the job done. I've been on the wrong side of the Cowboys all year, though. But I've been trying to take some shots on some dogs. Haven't been working out. So we'll stick with Dallas. Just think better football team this one. Giants have shown spots of greatness this season, but to me, this is the Cowboys winner.
Dead.
And they're playing for the division.
Yeah.
Last week, Dallas had a 500-yard performance on offense. Both teams need to win this game, but Dallas is rolling. The Giants are not. Washington game's not till tonight, so no scoreboard watching. Give me Dallas.
Zook.
Giants, baby. I think this is their spot. I've been on the wrong side of Dallas though every year. So
I'm gonna go ahead and take Dallas with Nick and Dad. So I'll put Zook on an island with the Giants. It's really tough to put the best picker on an island. But we're going to do that. I'm going to take Dallas. I think they'll win this game. I think they're going to give it all they got. Doesn't mean they'll make the playoffs. I think the football team might also win. But I just think they got too much firepower. Giants are done. They got nothing really to play for. I know they can make the division, but they're not going to. I'm going to go ahead and take Dallas in this one as well. So 3 of us have Dallas, and Zook has the G-Men. We move on. G-Men. Big game here. Green Bay against the Chicago Bears. The Bears, last time I saw, were getting 4.5 points. It's 4.5 still. Interesting. It's in Chicago. We again talking about Mitch the Bitch Trubisky. We're talking about Matt Nagy. What's their future? I don't know how much it goes past this game. Nick, what do you think?
Is Green Bay still playing for seeding in this one?
They're playing for the number 1 seed, yes.
They're playing, so they still have something to play for as well. Yeah, today we're going to see either Maserati Mitch or Mitch the Bitch. Which one are you going to get? It's been Maserati Mitch recently. They roasted me against the Jags. My Jags last week. We're back on the wagon now that Urban Meyer's going to be the head coach and we're getting Trevor Lawrence. I say, the Jaguars. But I like the Packers in this one, going with 4.5. I know some other people might be going the other way, so I think this is a good spot for the Packers to assert their dominance. I'm, at this point, might be taking the Packers to win the Super Bowl. I think they're on fire right now, so we are going to stick with Packers as a road favorite.
Is that the number 4.5?
4.5.
All right. I tell you what, like I said earlier today in the show, scoreboard watching is huge in this ball game right here. If some of those other teams get out to a lead and Green Bay doesn't have to play, Chicago knows they're in and they don't have to play, I mean, it can screw a better on this one. But hopefully those other games are tight enough so nobody knows who's going to win, and this game gets actually played like a football game. I love the over in this football game, and I love the Bears that scored 30 points the last 4 weeks. Give me the Bears.
Zook.
I like the Packers in this one. You cannot pick against the Packers.
You've been picking against the Packers all year.
Homer pick by Zook. He's going to go ahead and take the Packers. We're split. I'm taking Chicago, and Chicago is one of my top picks today. This proves it right here. Chicago Bears fans are sitting there going, "This is it. This is the game changer. Either we're going with Mitch, we're going with Nagy, or we're rebuilding, or we don't know what we are." So this is the game. You're playing against the Packers. It's your Super Bowl. It's your time to shine. You get it done. You're in the playoffs, and you get a chance to live another day. And you beat the Packers, and you're at home.
Are there fans there in Chicago?
I believe I don't know how many.
Because this is all Chicago fans have right now. Blackhawks are sucking, and the Cubs are sucking. So they need
this win.
They need the Bears bad.
They need the Bears bad.
Just disrespecting Zook's White Sox right there.
Yeah, they got no call at all.
South Side, no one gives a shit about them.
So I'm going to go ahead and take Chicago. I think it's a big game for them. If they don't show up, their future's in question. So this is not just for the playoffs; it's for the future. Give me the Bears plus 4.5 in this game. All right, we go to Arizona. Or we go to the L.A. Go to SoFi Stadium. Arizona against the Rams. The Rams are minus 1.5.
1 now. It's moved.
It's 1.
It is at 1 point.
This is at
So
half.
no, I'm sorry. Arizona's minus 1. The Rams are now a dog.
Yes.
Okay.
Rams are a home dog without Jared Goff.
And Cooper Kupp also
No
out.
Kupp.
What's the situation with Arizona? They got all their starters in?
At the moment.
They have no Christian Kirk, no Larry Fitzgerald.
Kyler Murray has half a leg.
But they got Murray and DeAndre Hopkins.
They got DeAndre Hopkins. They got the best wide receiver in the league. Healthy dose of running in this one. Quick clock. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. I think, even I don't like betting on on a road favorite, really. But without Cooper Kupp and without Jared Goff, I love the Rams defense, but I think the Cardinals can do enough to win the ball game.
I think Murray's going to have a tough time running today. I see just a conservative game plan. Goff's out. You got this rookie playing quarterback for the Rams.
Who is it?
Wolford.
Wolford, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Oh, he's good.
Sure. Yeah.
No,
Dude,
but-
player to
No,
watch.
no, he's solid.
Player to watch in
but
DFS today.
I just see a conservative game plan by the Rams just to move the football, and Rams got a better defense, so I'm betting on the defense. Give me the Rams here.
Zook?
They have a better defense, Big Web, and I think they have the better coach. I think that's where the spread comes into play here. But I'm just going to go with the Cardinals. The Rams got everybody out. They're down Cooper Kupp and their starting quarterback, as we mentioned. So I'll just take the Cardinals to win.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna take the Cardinals too in this one. They're also playing for a playoff spot. If you win, you're in the playoffs. So like Arizona's gonna be pulling out all the stops. The Rams
Trick plays.
kind of got screwed over with injuries, but I think Arizona, if they lose this game, then I mean it's just tough. Like they are good enough to beat the Rams without Goff, without Kupp. You kidding me? I don't care what the defense shows. You got to score some points and win this football game, get in the playoffs, and set yourself up for your future. We'll see what Murray does with his injury. He did get a little banged up last week, but I do think they get it done.
I want to see a fake punt or an onside kick.
They might. They might. So I'll take Arizona in that one and leave Big Web on an island with the L.A. Rams.
There's some people talking first half under in that football game
I like
because
that.
it's just such a soft start in that
It's not
game.
bad. Yeah, so you got the rookie coming in 1st with jitters, and then you got a banged-up Cardinals offense. That's not bad.
AAF
Yeah.
is where that guy's coming from. Rams
AAF.
starter.
Oh, okay. He
Oh,
played
okay.
in the AAF.
Okay.
Not great.
So, yeah, pretty much the same as the NFL.
Under.
All right, we go to Philly. So big game, NFC East, NFC least playoff implications. The Washington football team minus 3.5.
5.5 now.
5.5 now?
Yes.
Jeez. Okay, Washington minus 5.5 against Philly. No Carson Wentz, but Jalen Hurts the guy anyway. Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a big spread movement. What's going on there in Philadelphia? Who's out? It's me. Have you got anything?
Let's take a look
I have
here.
not seen anything so far.
I mean, 2-point, big spread movement there.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the dog here. I'm going with Philly. And Washington's playing for the division, but I'm kind of betting the number here.
It probably moved because Alex Smith is now guaranteed to play. Well, not guaranteed to play, but Alex Smith is in, Terry McLaurin's in, Antonio
Okay,
Gibson.
so-
all those guys they
so
thought
all
were
their-
in.
And
that's right.
Schefter tweeted out 23 minutes ago that Nikel, Roby Coleman, and a practice squad player tested positive. Both players will go on the reserve list today. So Roby Coleman out, cornerback for
Yeah, and
Eagles.
kind of betting a number. You're seeing, I might get fucked on this one, but you're seeing a lot of late line movement, a lot of money flying in on this game, and really making that number swing. But again, I think Jalen Hurts, we don't know what we're going to get out of him. Again, we've seen good, we've seen bad, but I'm going to go and just kind of bet the number here and avoid really picking a side. I'm going to go with the dog, though.
Big Web.
I tell you what, Washington has the advantage in this division as far as winning. It's a shit division all year, but Washington leads Dallas and the Giants as far as getting there. But I tell you what, Peterson made a comment this week. He said, "We're not giving up the championship hat in our backyard." Well, you have all year. What the fuck?
What's different now?
Right. But I tell you what, I got a little hunch on this game because I think Hurts and Deshaun Jackson last week had a little spark.
Deshaun Jackson out today, as is Dallas Goddard.
What?
Yes.
What time? What time was that? What time was that?
He was so confident
What?
in that take.
What time? What time was that?
I just saw that.
All right, we're clipping that. That was hilarious.
That was that.
Give me Washington. Give me Washington.
Jalen Rager. Oh, fuck me, dude.
Oh my God!
His whole take was set on that.
It was this morning.
Jeez.
That had to happen this morning.
That was awesome.
God. Give me Washington.
Leave
here.
me on an island here, please.
Oh, that's funny.
I can't do it, Nick. I'm flipping my pick and going to you. It's too many points. Big Web, I like Philly. I think that Jalen Hurts is going to be able to move around and neutralize the strength of the Washington defense, which is its pass rush. And I think that at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Washington's going to lose, and the New York G-men are going to be headed to the playoffs.
Whoa.
Man,
Whoa.
Really?
That's the way I was looking at it about 3 minutes ago.
Am I really on an island, almost on an island with the team that probably has the best chances to win the division today? Am I really?
No,
Am I
I took
really
them.
on that?
No.
I know you did, but I was almost there. I'm taking Washington today. They got Alex Smith. They got McLaurin back. They got a good defense. They're going to get all after Philly today. Jalen Hurts, they got nothing to play for. So, I think Philly's looking towards next year already.
Hurts got to play for a
Trying
job.
to figure out what's going on.
He's trying to be the starter there.
Doug Peterson already had a
6
meeting
touchdowns.
about next season. They got one more game. They don't give a shit about this game. Give me Washington. They're going to win this game by 10 and cover the
I thought you
spread.
were going to say like 21.
No, just 10. Just 10.
That's all.
All right, move on to the toilet bowl game of the week. We got the New England Patriots that will not be in the playoffs. For the first time in quite some time, they will not be in the playoffs. They are -3 against the New York Jets. Adam Gase, dead man walking. He'll be gone by Monday, but he is coaching today. So
He's
there you
gone
go.
as soon as that clock hits 000
Yeah.
today.
Yes.
Yeah, this one, Adam Gase knows he's out. Bill Belichick, to me, this is a pride game. This is a pride game for him and for New England. And it's -3. Are they in New England or are they in New Jersey?
It is in
New York.
New
They're,
York.
they're
Well,
in
New Jersey, sorry.
New Jersey.
Yes, New Jersey.
So you guys both gave me two different answers.
It is
What-
in New Jersey, Nick.
It is in New Jersey.
The Jets are home, but the game is in New Jersey.
The Jets are at home. Don't give me Foxborough. But so
The bottom line on CBS is the home team now.
Oh, did Tolly type it in wrong?
Oh, maybe I did. I guess
Tolly.
I did.
Yeah, okay, it's in
That's on
Foxborough.
me.
in
Yeah, suck
Foxborough.
it, everyone.
Thank
Suck it,
you.
everybody.
Okay, again, Patriots at home favorite. Yeah, pride game for Bill Belichick. He is pissed off. Was throwing the phone last week. He's not going to lose this one, I don't think, to the Jets. I mean, again, New England has been bad this year, but pride game for Bill. He is going to win this football game.
Dad?
Bill Belichick is not on the field. Give me the Jets.
Zook?
I don't care. It's the Jets. I'm taking the Patriots.
You taking the Patriots? Yeah, I'll take the Pats. Same thing Nick said. Bill's pissed. Cam, in some way, shape, or form, is trying to prove he can still play football. He's going to come out and do some stuff today, and it's the Jets, and it's 3 points. Come on. Give me New England.
Come on.
New England -3 against the damn
Come on,
Jets.
man.
Give me New England.
I think
It's a
that's-
damn Jets.
Give me New England.
Give me
All right, we go to the underdog picks of the week.
All right, I gotta check my dog, see who I sent in. Okay, oh fuck me. Oh,
He didn't like that.
Yo, yeah, something's going on
I'm
there.
flip flopping here. I'm flip flopping. I'm gonna go with them. What's the spread on Atlanta right now?
+7.
I can't. I don't get the hook. All right, we're going with it. We're going with it. Shit, we're going with it. Atlanta. Tampa Bay is at home today, and Tom Brady could very well go off. Mike Evans is looking great, but so is Calvin Ridley. I think that I would definitely take the over in this one, whatever it's at, no matter how high it is. I would hit the over. I think it'll be a high scoring game, and hopefully we can get a little backdoor cover from Atlanta.
Over for Atlanta.
50.5.
50
Yeah,
and a half.
would smash it. Both teams have
They
been
scored
scoring some points.
57 last time they played 2 weeks ago.
Yep,
Yeah.
both teams have been scoring, so I'm gonna go with Atlanta here.
What do you think, Dad?
You know, I'm all in on Chicago today, boys. They're getting, and I thought it was 5.5. I think you said 4.5.
4.5
4.5,
now,
yeah.
yeah.
Give me the Bears. They need to win this football game. They've been scoring. Green Bay's defense is Green Bay's defense. Give me Chicago.
Zook?
It's very weird that you like the Bears so much. I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh Steelers. Nick, can I get the spread on that? I'm gonna take them no matter what.
9.5.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna take the Steelers plus 9.5. It's a good football team. You can't give them 9.5 points, especially against the Cleveland Browns. I mean, come on.
Mason Rudolph starting.
That's all right. Mason Rudolph revenge game against Myles Garrett.
Hey, Rudolph has a day on the 25th of
Oh
December.
yeah, it is.
By the way, Miles Garrett is a captain
Thank
today.
you. There
They
was a
announced him
dad joke
as a
for
captain
today.
today. Did you see that?
Very much.
Did you just miss it?
I heard it. I just whizzed past it.
He has the ability to block them out.
I've heard it my whole life, Nick. I know them all by heart. Yes, I heard it. It was wonderful.
What was the one last time? I like the one last week that he had. Whatever.
No, the one last week was his worst ever.
Come on, Tolly.
Which one? The
Hey, he called you by your right name, though. He didn't
did.
call you Tally.
the,
That's
fi- the,
different.
the fish one where you're locking up the fish.
That was
Oh,
2
that
weeks
was
ago.
good.
That
Oh,
one
yeah.
was good.
We're locking up the fish.
locking up the fish.
Last week was about the Chiefs, and it wasn't good.
Locking up the
I would
Chiefs.
be excited to see what this one is this week.
All right, I'm taking Chicago as well, plus 4.5. I'm with Dad. They're playing for their life. I told you, they're playing for
It's gonna be a
this year.
fun
They're
game
playing
to
for
watch.
next year. They're playing for the next 5 years. They're playing for their
Maybe we
future.
should both lock the Packers now.
do
That-
it.
that
Do
would
it
be-
and lose. I mean,
Lock the Packers
Khalil Mack's
up.
going to be all over the place. They need this game. They need to win this game. I want Chicago. Take the money line bet. You'll thank me later. Take Chicago all
He's got
day
it.
today.
He's got a parlay in action.
I'm on fire. Don't listen to the motherfucker who went 1-6 last week. Listen to the guy that's in fuego right
is,
now.
That is accurate.
Listen to
is
that.
accurate.
Chicago today.
Gotta
That's the pick.
rebound sometime though, right?
That's right.
Sometimes.
I will say before we even get into aces, I almost thought about having some fun and tripling down, but I will not triple down on the Bears. I'm not tripling down on the Bears. Come
Triple
on.
down, come all the way back.
That would be wild.
Triple
honestly.
down, comeback.
All right, aces.
Aces. Today we are going with the Las Vegas Raiders against my Denver Broncos. John Gruden's pissed.
Nick's got 4 teams, by the way. He's back on the Jag
back
train.
on the wagon.
Yeah, Jag wagon, sorry.
You gotta be. I'm driving the wagon. Come on.
My bad. Only when they're good, though.
Only when they're good.
Yeah.
You gotta
get Trevor Lawrence. He's back.
Like, I gotta wait for Drew Lock to throw 4 touchdowns. Be like, yep, my Broncos, we're back.
Yeah, you're the worst type of fan.
Get wrecked. We're on the Raiders because Gruden pissed off right now. Not pleased with his squadron. What's the line at?
Minus 2.5.
Minus 2.5. Beautiful. I'll take them.
Big Web.
So this couple, they had this baby.
Here we go.
And the kid's 3rd birthday. Guy looks at his wife and says, honey, our boy's getting old enough now. I think I'm going to lock up the rifle. I don't want anybody getting injured. This week, I'm going to lock up the rifle. Give me Dallas here, ladies and gentlemen.
That was worse than the fish.
He's been
worse than
thinking
the
about
fish.
that since he watched A Christmas Story.
He's an ace.
Yeah.
You gotta do an ace. You gotta do
I
like
had
an
my-
ace in the hole. It's an
I had
ace
my
in the
tongue
hole.
on a flagpole, and I thought about that one.
Look,
Dude, I don't know how you're gonna make me follow that. But I kind of forgot we picked the New England Pats in the trash game. So I guess I'm doubling down on them. I'm taking the Patriots minus 3 points. They're at home. It's the Jets. Wow. Give me the Patriots.
He learned that out in the desert.
yeah, that's not a bad pick. I like New England today as well. I'm going to go ahead and take the Ravens, however, minus 13.5. It was at 14.5 for a bit.
I got
that
it,
scared
12.5.
me.
I like that though.
I'll take the 13.5. Again, they're playing for their playoff lives. They're going to be all over the place. They're going to be kicking the shit out of the Bengals. Once again, no Joe Burrow. They've been proving some people wrong, unfortunately.
You
and
say no Joe
covering some
Burrow as if
spreads.
they had him like last week. Joe Burrow's been gone for 6
Just
weeks.
a reminder to them people out there. Joe
Ryan
Burrow's
Finley
not in the
though
game.
beat the Steelers.
He's not, Ryan Finley's not even the guy.
Or
anymore.
Brandon
It's
Allen beat the
Brandon Allen.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Yards.
You got like six different quarterbacks.
So
there.
we're
I don't know.
gonna take the Ravens today, minus 13.5. They're gonna cover the spread, and it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be a glorious week, and that'll do it for the picks this week. But we do have big Webb's best bet of the week.
I tell you what, boys, we're jumping in here on a 2-way parlay here to end the regular season. I didn't get a weather report in Tampa. I heard about a little bit of rain, but I like the over down there in that ball game. Like I said, they scored 57 points 2 weeks ago when they played. Same 2 football teams in Atlanta. Over under 50.5. Give me over in that game. And then also, absolutely, if they play football all the way through, you got to love the Green Bay over today. 2-way parlay, $300. Gets you 240 times 3, ring the bell, 720 on 300.
Okay. 720 and 300. There you go. Gigi sends in a question. Are you guys doing your show for the playoffs? If so, when? Yes. Same time every week. So 10 a.m. Sunday.
Same time, same place, knuckleheads.
So, yeah, that's the thing. We're going to be Sundays still, I believe. Well,
We
gotta
might want to
think about
go.
that.
We got to look at that.
We got to look at that. Again, with work, too, we might have to record some and play it live. We'll talk about it. But,
Announce on the midweek show
Don't
this
we
week?
have the majority of the wild cards on Sunday, though? It's the same thing, isn't it? Like next
I
week?
think
Saturday,
they split it
They always split it
50-50.
Saturday, Sunday, but
50-50.
in the past, we've recapped the Saturday games
On Sunday,
show.
yeah. And then we just did like a shorter show and then picked the 2 games. Yeah.
So tune into the midweek if you want to get the Saturday picks.
Yeah, we'll do, and we'll post a video for Saturday picks, and we'll talk about it when we get closer to the big game. Obviously, Super Bowl will be Sunday. We'll do 10 a.m. We're planning on doing a full day live stream. Maybe might have the day off, so doing some video games, doing some picks, doing some extra stuff to hang out and get you ready. I know there's that like weird time span where you're right before kickoff. And like, what do I do? We can tune in to us and hang out and watch and shoot the shit. It'd be fun. By the way, little thing for your over in Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, according to Schefter, Brady cashes in on a $562,000 incentive if he remains in the top 5 in the NFL in passing yards this year. So he's going to be chucking it. He makes an extra $500,000 if he stays in the top 5.
Sheesh.
He just bought a boat too. So
And as far as defensive, Sue, defensive tackle for the Bucs, gets $500,000 if Tampa's defense can climb 1 spot in the rankings of total defense today, from 6th to 5th. So that's also
That's not going to help.
That's not gonna
I'm
help
rooting
over,
against
but-
Sue
So
on
you
that
shit
one.
out of Atlanta because of that.
Just think about, that pregame speech in locker room. Like, do you want to make $500,000? Do you want to make $500,000? Let's go, And then I'd be locked in on that shit. Do a couple extra things. So, but Tom Brady should be doing it for you today. So, Bucks might be the
deal.
play.
Good
Bucks might be the play.
nice.
All right, well, that's going to do it for Week 17. Good luck, everybody. Again, we'll be back for the wild card week next week. We'll let you know what's going on. But
Quick here for your Ravens pick, TJ.
Yep.
Their punter, Sam Cook, is out with COVID, so I'm not sure who's going to punt for them, if anybody.
I don't give a shit.
Well, they're going for it every fourth down. Lamar Jackson.
He doesn't. He's not Lamar Jackson. It's fine. So anyway, we'll be on next week. Sunday is the plan. We'll let you know about future shows for the playoffs, but plan on Sunday still at 10 a.m. in the future, and tune into the midweek show as we break down the entire regular season. Maybe we'll give our MVP picks and get you ready for Week 1 of the playoffs next week.
Righteous!
So that'll do it for Big Web, for Nick, for Zook, for Tally behind the ones and twos. I'm TJ Weber. Good luck in Week 17. See you soon.